Well, afternoon, good afternoon, early evening on the East Coast. This is the 213 to the 704 podcast, hosted by yours truly, Cali Blue, who I reps the Carolina Panthers. Hey, how's it going, everybody out there? This is the 213 to the 704 podcast. I am your host, Cali Blue, where I talk about all things regarding the Carolina Panthers because that's who I rep for my NFL football team. Good afternoon, early evening for those of you on the East Coast, Charlotte time. Let's see who we got here today. How you doing, SJA Sports Talk? Man, this is 3 days in a row for you. I appreciate you. I appreciate the support. How you doing today? Are you watching the combines? Elbow, let's put you up on the board. I'm having elbow macaroni with marinara sauce and Italian chicken sausage for lunch. Wow. Lunch? This is a late lunch for you. Do you eat late for dinner? But whatever, it does sound good. That sounds really good. Sounds really appetizing. Are you at work or are you at home? Okay, I got you. 9 o'clock, huh? Have you been watching any of the combines? Does that interest you? I watched it for a little bit. It's kind of warm today. I was home today. I'm feeling a little bit tired today. I'm not sure why. Maybe haven't drank enough water. I need to drink more water. But yeah, I guess you're like me. The combine doesn't really interest me. I'm trying to be more of that guy for sports, and be more about my team and know more about the players and why they picked what. I've never been that guy. I'm just going to be honest. Never been that guy. I'm more of the guy I wait when they pick somebody and then they get on the team. And then when we like them, they still get cut anyway half the time. They don't make the team. They don't make the roster. They end up on the practice squad. And, I don't follow guys on my practice squad. I follow my 53-man roster. Just being honest, if I may. But what I did see today, I saw my GM, my general manager, and my head coach, Dave Canales, having interviews up there in the booth with, the announcers on NFL Network. So, and I watched the big guys. I watched the down linemen run the 40, which I found pretty good. Some of those guys are amazingly fast for, carrying 328 pounds, running a 4.8, 4.78. Right now they have the linebackers running the 40. So. Yeah, I agree with you. I was just wondering. I think people, we have our own time, our own clocks. I really feel we have our own clocks and we can eat when we want, So, depends how late you get up. If you eat 3 meals a day or if you eat 1 meal a day or 2 meals. I'm gonna post this one, what you just said here. I want to be a rich man one day, make millions and millions and millions of dollars, and buy a nice luxury mansion and a nice sports car. I heard that. Any particular type of mansion you want? Any type of particular city or state or country? And what type of sports car would you like? A Lamborghini. Wow, and live in Beverly Hills. Wow, that's big time. Okay. Well, I've had friends that lived in Beverly Hills, and I've also had friends who have Lamborghinis. So, if that's what you desire and that's what you want, I say go for it. And I'm going to wish you well that those things come to you. Me, myself, I'd like to have health. I would like to be healthy as can be up until my later years, my old man age. Health and just enough money where I don't have to worry about a roof over my head or food in my stomach. For me, personally. Maybe a little bit extra money so I can go see my Carolina Panthers on the regular, go travel around the state with them when they play. I'm not so much on having money and nice cars anymore. Smoking hot woman. Tell me, what consists of a smoking hot woman? I have something in my head, but I want to hear it from you. Because for me, a smoking hot woman is somebody who truly loves you, is going to stand behind your back, stand behind you or stand beside you when things get rough, makes you happy, makes you smile. You know, somebody who is faithful, someone who you believe she's faithful. Brazil, you know, you want a smoking hot, exotic type of woman, huh? Healthy, voluptuous, or you want her in shape. Nothing wrong with that, SGA. You know, shoot your shot out there to in the world of existence of what kind of woman you want. Be careful what you ask for, though. It might just happen. Might just happen for you. Voluptuous and muscular in a bikini. Bikimo. I got you. We have the same type of taste as far as physical attributes go. I think most men would agree with us here. But there's different, you know, different strokes for different folks. Like I said, my ideal of a smoking hot woman is somebody who's going to be by my side, who's also healthy-minded, somebody who loves to cook, someone who is kind and warm and not over the top in character. Yeah, those are just some of the attributes I like in my woman. Well, that's good. That's good. So you wear suits, huh? Nothing wrong with that, buddy. I can appreciate a man wearing a suit. I'm sure a woman can appreciate that as well. But she's looking at a man, you know, a heterosexual man. I think more youngsters should put suits on, absolutely. Or more men should wear suits. So I created my title today. Carolina Panther fans are built different, because I made this title today because I was, scrubbing around the internet. And always nice cologne's always a good one. I have my favorites. So I wear shades a lot as well and wear colognes. I wear shades 24/7. They are for the sun. I have light eyes, and they tear a lot in the sun. So They are for seeing as well. They're for seeing far away, not close up. So I don't need them to read or anything like that. However, I've been wearing shades, sunglasses, shit, probably since I was 25, 26 years old. It's just a part of who I am. I wear them indoors as well. But yeah, like I was saying, in regards to my title for today's episode, Carolina Panther fans are built differently, is because I was earlier, I was scrubbing around and listening to different podcasts of my loyal podcaster and Panther fans out there on different channels. And from what I hear on all these different channels, but the one common denominator for our fans was that they all believe that we are that team. We are that team to be reckoned with coming up this upcoming season, and we're definitely on the upgrade. And I get this from majority of the fans that I'm listening to today. And to be real about it, and yes, we know I say we're built differently because we weren't even 500. We made it to the playoffs. Yes, we did. But we weren't even a 500 team. And I have a lot of fans out there who are definitely feeling good about themselves and their place with the Carolina Panthers. So, and I say we're built differently because that shows a lot of what's chutzpah. That shows a lot of courage in your team. Somebody who's not even going 500 as of yet with our quarterback Bryce Young, and so that's something to be proud about. What I'm getting at. Let's see. I'm thinking about doing an episode on my YouTube channel called Unfiltered 49ers Talk, where I say whatever is coming to my mind. Oh, absolutely. I mean, I do that now. I try not to be my true self, you know. I'm a bit of a, a potty mouth. So, trying to be respectful, try to be the age that I am and act accordingly. But at the same time, when people say some really silly stuff, I got to put them in their place. I say go for it. Go for it, go for it, go for it. Let's see here. Scrub through my backgrounds for today. Yeah, so like I was saying, I was going all around and on the internet and listening to my Panther podcast that I listen to frequently. And regardless of what I think about the podcast host and what they have to say and whatnot, what I got from the people who were in the chats, from the comments and also speaking, they all feel very strong about their team, about the Carolina Panthers, which is I do as well. And that's why I'm saying once again, Panther fans are built differently, you know, because the realization of it is that we are below 500. We haven't been above 500 in a very long time, but yet here we are beating on our chest saying, hey, we're that team. Let's see here. What happened? I went to a 49ers and a Rams regular season game. He got into it with a Rams fan, really? That happens sometimes, you know. Very passionate. You guys are in the same division, so that's going to happen. I hope it was done with an adult mindset, you know, and there was no physical altercations behind that, you That's when I just I cross the line and don't want to have anything to do with anybody like that. But yeah, I've definitely been in your place. I've gotten into it with 49er fans. I've gotten into it with Ram fans. I definitely have gotten into it when I went to Philadelphia. I will never go back there again. I won't say never, but it's a very slim chance that Cali Blue goes to Philadelphia once again. Yeah, they were very disrespectful. The youngsters there, I mean, the kids, they were spitting on fans, and the parents were standing right there and not doing anything about it. And yeah, there's a difference in a Philadelphia Eagles fan. And this was 2017, 16, I went. So yeah. When that happens, that's got to stop. I like my background music. I think it's a good little vibe for chatting and talking about, communicating. And believe the combine is here already. Next draft will be coming up pretty soon. We're about what? I think the draft is April, middle of April. Yeah, you have the right to tell them that. Absolutely, you do. Yeah, they got this linebacker, Kyle Lewis, who's up right now. He's a linebacker, plays for Pitt. Running the 40. Earlier, he ran a 4.57. Now he's running again. Let's see. Man, he's moving. He just ran a 4.54. 4.54. And his best time is a 4.47. That is moving for a linebacker. And to be honest, like I said earlier, I never really get the why we have to see how fast they run, why we have to do all this. I mean, all this should already be known, which I'm sure it is, but I guess you have to have an official before you enter the draft, which will be April 23rd to the 25th. Looking forward to that. Cali Blue will be attending the draft this year, which is held in Pittsburgh. Woo! This guy was flying right now. 4.55 from TCU. Yeah, it's linebacker time. These are the guys that everybody wants on their team. This is what makes or breaks your defense. These linebackers. Ruthless. Anybody says anything about it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Niner fans, you guys run deep. There's always lots and lots and lots of Niner fans. But I got to tell you, I've had no problems with 49ers, generally speaking. I think it's one of the best times I've had experiencing my Carolina Panthers playing the 49ers, and that goes all the way back to Candlestick. Yeah, you guys got a lot of style over there. The people seem to be very cultured, most of them rather, and good times. Nothing but good times. Good music over there, good food, and good back and forth banter. Nothing. I don't think I've ever had anything too bad with a 49er fan. that I've gotten into, but I have got exchanged words at a game a couple times, couple of flipped off fingers, shit like that. Other than that, it's been a good time with the 49ers. So I would highly like, if I could give it a grade, they would be a high grade. I'd give the 49ers tailgating experience and visiting their stadium, I'd give them a solid 9, man. Yeah, it's a good time over there. I haven't had any issues. It's a good time. 8.5, 9, always got to leave room for getting better, right? Let's see here. Are you viewing this on YouTube or are you viewing this on TikTok? Okay. Here we go. I'm back. The music just pop on and off like that, huh? That's different. StreamYard's doing a lot of different stuff. You're watching on YouTube. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I just connected it to TikTok. I just took it off right now. You have to do a couple of more steps. Also going to try putting it on Twitch as well. Just trying all this stuff out. And like I said, this is just test runs for me. Just letting people know that I'm out here before I start showing content and going over videos and all that. And so we can discuss certain things or have a topic to talk about. Like I would love to talk about this draft stuff just to have some conversation. Not too much, but at least 30 minutes on it, Sure is nice out here, though, my neck of the woods. What's the weather like over there where you're at? Are you in Frisco, SGA? Are you in San Francisco? What part of San Fran are you at in California? And for those of you who keep popping in and out, if you didn't know, this is Cali Blue, and I am the host of the 213 to the 704 podcast, where I rep the Carolina Panthers. But if you have your team or if you have something you'd like to talk about, pull on up. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share the podcast so more people can find out and join in with the banter that we have going on. Fremont. Was that more up north? I've heard of it, but I can't put together where it is, and I don't want to cheat and look on Google. I apologize if I'm smacking. I'm eating grapes right now as we speak. Seedless grapes. North Cal. Okay, I got you. That's what I assumed. Thanks for clarifying. All right. I know. I noticed in Frisco, everybody has got pretty good taste in music. What type of music do you like? Oh yeah, moms are the best, right? You're such a lucky man that you still got your mom there helping you out with cooking your food and stuff. I remember those days with my mom. But that's great. I bet she's a great cook. Yeah. Cherish your mom, man. You know, for me, my mom passed away from cancer in 2019 on Christmas morning, to be exact. Yeah, my mom passed away. Bless her heart, but she's always up there taking care of me and watching out, looking out for me. Um, yeah, 2019, December 25th in the morning, a.m., Christmas morning. And you know what? As a matter of fact, I went to a 49er game that year when my mom passed away. And there was another gentleman I met in the food line. And this guy was a grown-ass man, and he was in tears. I mean, just bawling. He started just crying with his wife was there. And he was crying because his mother had passed away from cancer as well. And he was just telling me, I just told, man, just, he put his head on my chest, and I said, just let it go, brother. He kept saying how much he hated cancer, and cancer sucks. And I was just agreeing, and little did he know that my mom was battling it at the time, I think it was, and then she passed away 6 months later. So, true story. But yeah, moms are great. They're awesome. And especially if she's giving you food, brother. You got yourself a good one. And she keeps me company. My mom was hilarious. She always had something smart to say. She was a jokester, but super smart. My mother was a very smart woman. She eventually became a Panther fan because of me. Which I thought was pretty cool. She didn't really care about football. She's originally from Chicago. Let's see here. SGA Sports Talk says, that's why you got to cherish the people that mean a lot to you, because you never know that they might not be there. And you'll think, I should have spent more time with them. Absolutely agree with that, sir. Absolutely agree. Those are my sentiments. And that transcends into my football team, I want to have as many memories as I can. I'd love to win the Super Bowl this year, but that's probably unlikely, right? It's really hard to win the Super Bowl. We haven't done it yet, but what I'm trying to get at is that I enjoy the moments going to the game, win or lose, because they're just, when they're your passion, when it's in your blood, kind of, and you just, everything just, you feel like it's a part of it. And it's kind of silly as us as grown men, because we have nothing to do with this as fans, right? We pick these teams for whatever reason, and then we get really passionate. Like you said, you love football. I love football because of the Carolina Panthers. They have made me be a better football fan. And so I would say I'm a fan of the Carolina Panthers before I'm a fan of the NFL. As twisted as that sounds. Yeah. You got to cherish your grandma, your grandpa, aunts, and uncles, because they're the people that, yeah, absolutely. Let's put that up there. You got to cherish your grandma, your grandpa, aunts, and uncles, because they're the people that mean a lot to a person's life. Absolutely, my grandfather was a staple in my life. He left me at an early age, My grandmother left me at my early 20s or my late 20s. My uncles, I still have one of them around, and he's a great guy. He really has my back, and he's still around, 80-something years old. But he's very mobile, and he's doing good. Yeah. So yeah, if you're a Panther fan and you're out there listening and you just try to catch a vibe, I apologize. I'm a little tired today, but I'm gonna stick it out and pull through. But if you got something on your mind, or if you're a fan of another team, like we have a loyal subscriber here now in SGA Sports Talk, you just want to pull up and talk about football or talk about things in your life, it's all positive vibes over here. And then again, I am someone who just has an ear. I've been told I'm a pretty cool guy. So no judgments here on the 213 to the 704 podcast, hosted by yours truly, Cali Blue, where I represent the Carolina Panthers in the NFL. I like to think I would talk about things in regards to Los Angeles related to football and everything in between leading up to the 704 area code that Charlotte, my football team, represents. I had a guest on the show yesterday, and he gave me some very valuable lessons in regards to my football team. His name is Will Robertson, and he's a diehard Carolina Panther fan, like myself, around the same age group. And he's a very, very smart, educated man. And he taught me about where area codes come from and why they are the way they are, which I found to be very interesting. Very, very interesting how they came up with the system of area codes for states and countries, So, very interesting. Let's see. What are you saying here, SGA Sports Talk? I hate it when my dad says that I'm gonna pass away one day, and then I tell him that, Dad, I don't like you talk about death, but then he says it's evident I'm gonna die. Huh? And this is your dad talking to you. Well, I mean, he's being honest. Everyone has a date, it's already been set. And I don't know if you're a believer, but I am. And we all have a date. We don't live here on earth in this body forever. In fact, I think I saw either earlier today or was it yesterday, the oldest human alive actually passed away yesterday. They were 125 years old. Yeah, that's an actual fact. You guys look that up. Yeah, so your dad, yeah. I mean, he's true, but you never know. I'll tell you one thing for a parent, as a parent, which I am as well, I'm a parent. I don't want to go before my children go. We always say that. It's true. I want to go before my children. I would never want to see that or deal with that. I'm a big old softy. Big old softy Carolina Panther. Superb bear. Or a Panther. Superb bear. I keep saying that. I don't know why. Absolutely, Sir Purr is not a bear. He is a full-fledged Panther. Carolina Panther. So maybe I was talking about Chicago Bears because they seem to have some sad times going on right now in regards to them moving out of Chicago to Indiana. I think it's not set in stone as of yet. I think they're fighting it, but it is a real thing. Do you know any more about that, SGA? Like I said, anyone out there who's listening, you want to chat in the comment section, or you'd like to pull up, just hit the link and join in. Here with me, Cali Blue, your host of the 213 to the 704 podcast. And today we're talking about Carolina Panther fans are built different. You know, we're talking about that. We're talking about the combine a little bit. You know, we had an interview today on the NFL Network on the combine with Coach Dave Canales and our GM, Dan Morgan. And just we're discussing, they had 101s with each of them, one with Dan Morgan by himself and another one I just recently saw. The other one I recently saw was with Dave Canales, and they were just going over talent. They were also talking about expectations for next year, and they kind of went over a kind of a synopsis of last year with Bryce Young as well. So they were asking now the car coach basically what was going on with all the new things that are going to take place next year, like Dave Canales is giving up his head coach play calling. They're going to give it to his undertaker, which was Brad Isaac, and another gentleman we just acquired from Seattle. But he definitely will be handing over the wheel, which I think is ultimately, I've thought about it. I talked to a few Panther fans about it, and I'm kind of in agreement. I'm just kind of like, man, every year there's got to be something new where we just can't be completely consistent, like consistency. The fact that he's there and it's the same coach, it's not an outsider, it's an insider. Those are all good things, but, this will be new. Bryce will be getting a play call from someone else. Like someone said yesterday, a Panther fan, Will Robinson, matter of fact, said that Bryce is taking some of that on himself by saying that he needs to get out of the huddles faster, which will help with play calling, to change it and or for our coach to read it, so the clock is just not constantly running down on us. Be more of a lucrative quarterback. That's some of the things that Dave Canales was talking about today, that he sees in Bryce Young and what he expects down the line with having more of a true head coach position. Now he can have dealings with the defense. He can, walk up and down the field and have interactions with special teams, talk to some of the other coaches or punters, kickers, the whole thing. So it's good, but at the same time, it's like, man, we were doing good. Kind of like, for me, I was like, can we just hover around the same thing? And this possibly could be like the same thing, but letting Dave be more of that coach. So I think this is a real pivotal year for our head coach, Dave Canales, this year. Because I think we have to be over 500 in order for him to be safe to keep his job. I think if we don't go over 500, we will definitely keep him, but I think we will be looking for a head coach. And I would like Mr. Sean McDermott to come over here and be our head coach, since he's not taking a position being let go from the Buffalo Bills, which Sean McDermott was our defensive coach during some of our really, really good years 10 years ago. You know, it's funny how time flies. I'll tell y'all that, boy. It is funny. You're a Sharks fan, huh? I think hockey's pretty cool. I think I'm gonna try to get into hockey again. Because it's a lot like football to me when I watch it. You're a Giants fan? Well, yeah. Yeah, most people in San Francisco, they're very loyal. As you know, I'm in Los Angeles, so that I'm a diehard Los Angeles Dodger fan. Very proud. So I experienced some of the greatest memories last year with us and winning the World Series. You know, had us on the seat of our pants a lot of those games, just like Carolina Panthers do all the time. Well, so did the Dodgers last year. They had a lot of games like that. They were behind, and, they had to pull it out. But yeah, this is the 213 to the 704 podcast, hosted by yours truly, me, Cali Blue. And I'm speaking today about my Carolina Panther fans are built different. We're also talking about the combines, interviews with Coach Dave Canales and our general manager, Dave Morgan, that I saw today on the NFL Network channel. And back to why our fans are built differently. These are all based on things what I've been seeing since our season ended for us during that playoff. But I've been seeing a lot of positive, really proud to be a part of the Keep Pounding fanhood, because I'm hearing a lot of good stuff. Not always in agreement. Our fans aren't always in agreement with each other, but what I'm trying to say is that the underlining of who we are as Panther fans is the same. We're very confident and we're very proud fans. And we also know who we are. And I think a lot of people out there, a lot of people in the sports world, from all different types of games, players and teams, and people in general can respect that. And, at some point, we started to look more like the laughing stock, or the little kittens of the NFL. But then now we are taking our lickings and learning from our mistakes and playing and doing and looking to be better. Learn from our mistakes and don't hold our heads down too long. Well, hello. We're back. And this is the 213 to the 704 podcast. I'm your host, Cali Blue, where I represent my Carolina Panthers. And today we're talking about Carolina Panther fans are just built different. If you have something you'd like to say about it, or you want to join live and just talk about anything, click the link in the chat and I'll let you in up on stage. Yeah, let's see here. Yeah, this is hit or miss when you don't do any marketing. But I think I'll be like that Carolina Panther 24-hour hotline. How about that? Some people just need to talk about the Carolina Panthers, talk about the football team. I think I should be here for those Panther fans. Come and get some of that Panther love. We'll get you back straight. Tell you why. Keep pounding is a real thing. Truly is. Keep pounding. Our mantra is such a real thing. Here I am, living in Los Angeles, California, repping a football team in Charlotte for over 30 years. I get on a plane. I travel. I put effort in to go see my team. At least since 2000, I definitely started going more and more as the years came on. But yeah, I put in a lot of time with this team, a lot of Sundays. This team has been a part of my life for the last 25 years. I don't know how many people can say that about anything, about much, but if you can and you can relate, shout out to you. I'm starting to find this very therapeutic. I can see why certain podcast hosts are very entertaining and I can relate to them. Yeah, this stuff is kind of therapeutic. What are you guys doing out there? Tell me, what's going on in your world? You guys want to see a scary picture of Cali Blue? This is what I look like when I wake up in the morning. Look, that's me in the morning. Yeah, right. Don't I wish? That'd be a bad motherfucker, though, huh? I'm going to get that jersey, though. That 213 to the 704 on the back. Yeah, that's going to be dope. On each arm, it's going to say 213 in the front, just like that. And then on the left arm, it's going to say 2. And the right arm is going to say the. And then on the back of the jersey, it's going to have 704. That's just going to be tight. Super tight. I'm going to have that shit made ASAP. What y'all doing out there? What y'all want to talk about? Want to talk about why Panther fans are built different. I want to hear from my Panther fans out there. Pull up and tell me why Carolina Panthers are different. Or you might be a fan of another team and try to come in here and talk some sly, slick shit. Don't be the first one banned from the 213 to the 704 podcast. Because we got an itchy finger. This is 213 to the 704 podcast. Hosted by yours truly, Cali Blue. How'd that sound? Did I have my radio voice? Somebody tell me. How'd that sound? Give me a score, 1 out of 10. 1 out of 10, somebody put it in the chat. I'm going to introduce my show. You ready? I'm going to do a countdown. I got to practice like I'm a TD at work, huh? Cool. I'm going to do a countdown. Welcome back to the 213 to the 704 podcast, hosted by yours truly, Cali Blue, where I rep the Carolina Panthers NFL football team here in the beautiful, beautiful land, the best land, the United States of America. And I'm here in Los Angeles, California, in the 213 area code on the West Coast. And my football team happens to reside in Charlotte, Carolina, and that area code is 704. Once again, this is your host, Cali Blue. And today we're talking about Carolina Panther fans are built different, along with a couple of interviews I saw earlier in regards to a couple of interviews I saw with Coach Dave Canales and our general manager, Dan Morgan. So if you're listening and you'd like to talk about that, pull up on me. Wow, that's pretty cool. November 9th, huh? That's the day before my birthday. That's a pretty good date. That's a pretty good ticket, $133. Where'd you go? I mean, where'd you sit? Sounds like you were sitting in the lower section. I bought a pretty good ticket when I went to the Monday night game, Panthers versus 49ers in 2025. I was very mad at that game. The outcome, rather. Okay. Looks like we're going to be ending this show early today. No, we don't have any Panther lurkers around. Probably watching the combine or enjoying this beautiful weather that we're having here in California right now. So I am going to put my outro, and I want to thank everybody for coming today. I appreciate you, and we will be back tomorrow.